Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another Bookish talk video. In today's Bookish talk video, I'm going to do a discussion tag that I was tagged about several months ago, which is a week in the life tag. This tag was created by heathereads and I was tagged by Meg. I will link both of their videos down below. First question is, how much time were you able to spend reading a week? I will not talk about my previous week because this week I was taking a break from work, so I had more opportunities to read than my usual schedule, but I will talk about a normal week work schedule. In the weekdays, I spent whole of my commute to reading. I walked to the metro station, and during that time I listened to audiobooks. And in the metro, I either continue listening to the audiobook or read ebooks. I also take a bus, which I can do the same by reading audiobook or an ebook. It is the same for the return journey. My commute in a day takes a total of 2 hours. So there is definitely a dedicated 2 hours reading in my weekdays. But if I'm reading a very engaging page turner, I mostly finish the book if there is less than 1 hour to finish the book. But this only happens once a week or twice a week. Overall, I spent 10 or 12 hours dedicated to reading in the weekdays. In the weekends, I take long walks in the mornings and I listen to audiobooks in that time. Most of the days, I also spend about an hour or half to reading ebooks or physical books. So I spend at least 3 hours a day in the weekends to reading. So as a whole week, I spend a minimum of 16 to 18 hours dedicated to just reading. Question 2 is, how much time were you able to spend making YouTube content? In the weekdays, I record my daily vlogs, which I talk about the books that I finished most of the time. I also record my shorter and more structured videos, such as my Goodreads TBR challenge videos or some of my top 5 videos. I also, of course, edit and upload those videos. And it is like an average of an hour per night, because I might record the video one night and then edit and upload it another night. In the weekends, I spend much more time creating YouTube content. I mostly record my longer videos, such as discussion videos, from pages to screen videos and Turkish shelf videos on the weekends. I also edit and upload the videos at the same day. It is much more like 2 or 2.5 hours a day in the weekends. So as a total, I spend about 10 hours of my time creating YouTube content. Question 3. How much are you able to plan your reading time and stick to a plan? Because most of my time reading is spent on my commute, I mostly stick to the plan. However, if I had a bad day at work, I am sometimes not able to concentrate on reading. So maybe about once or twice a week, I do not read on my return journeys. Other than that, I mostly stick to the plan. Question 4. How much are you able to plan your content creation and stick to a plan? I think it is much more the same as the previous question. Most of the time I stick to the plan, and sometimes it takes a bit longer to record those videos if I cannot concentrate. But thanks to the magic of editing, I'm able to create something watchable most of the time. So unless I am very distracted or I am very sad, I mostly stick to my plan of creating content. What are the top 3 challenges you face when trying to make time for reading and content creation? I already talked about my work stress problems. Over the years, I mostly learned manage my work problems without affecting my personal life. However, it happens sometimes. That is actually my most important barrier for both reading and creating content. Second barrier is actually a positive thing. When friends call and say that they want to make plans in the weekend, Of course, I accept them. I do not say I have to read or I have to create a YouTube content because I love spending time with friends as much as reading. But most of the time, I compensate by maybe doing more about YouTube or doing more reading in the other day of the weekend. And my third challenge is our nosy neighbors. There's a couple living downstairs. They fight all the time, either with their children or with each other. And their fights are really loud. If I'm reading, I of course get distracted. And since I do not want to hear them fight, I either listen to music or watch series by using a earplug. And if I'm creating content and they start fighting, which happens quite a lot actually, I pause and wait for their fight to get at least a bit quieter. Those are my top 3 challenges, trying to make time for reading and creating content. And our last question is, are there any changes you are thinking of making to increase or decrease the time you spend reading and or creating content? In my present situation, where I'm working full-time, I do not think that there is any other way to increase my time for reading. I think I read enough. And I think it is more or less the same with content creation. I create videos most of the time 3 times a week, but definitely 2 times a week, although they are a bit on the shorter side. I do not think that I want to create more videos. However, I can try YouTube Shorts. I've been thinking about this subject for a while. To be honest, I do not have a definite plan for which content would be suitable for YouTube Shorts. I actually would welcome your suggestions about this topic. Those were my answers for a week in the life tag. I want to thank Meg for tagging me. I will tag Katya, Tiffany, Jen, and Dia. Of course, if they should want to do the tag. Please comment down below. Do you have any ideas for my possible YouTube Shorts video content? And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, I'm going to choose week. Week means hafta in Turkish, and hafta is our Turkish word of the day. Have a good day.